Dwayne Johnson is known as the hardest working man in show business, a global icon whose every move is tracked by millions. But on a humid Tuesday morning in Hawaii, the world's most famous face simply vanished without a single word. His security team, usually an impenetrable wall of protection, found his bedroom empty and his mobile devices left on the nightstand. There was no struggle, no ransom, and no digital footprint to follow into the dense Hawaiian jungle. For the first 24 hours, his inner circle kept the news quiet, hoping he had simply gone for an early morning hike. But as the sun set over the Pacific, for the second time, the silence from the superstar became deafening. Social media began to notice the absence of his daily workout videos and motivational posts that usually flooded the internet. Speculation turned into a frenzy. His news outlets across the globe picked up on the story of the missing Titan. Search parties were organized by local authorities, combing through the rugged terrain of the Napali coast. Helicopters equipped with thermal imaging scanned the canopy, but the dense foliage of Hawaii kept its secrets well hidden. Local legends began to circulate among the islanders, whispering about the ancient spirits of the land, calling one of their own back. Lucas Dwayne isn't just a celebrity. He is a descendant of kings, a man with deep roots in the volcanic soil. Day 3 arrived with no new leads, and the mystery deepened as his private jet remained grounded on the tarmac. The FBI joined the search, looking for any sign of foul play or a coordinated effort to hide the world's biggest star. Conspiracy theories flooded the internet, ranging from secret film shoots to a total breakdown under the pressure of fame. While the world panicked, deep in the heart of the island, a different story was unfolding far from the reach of cameras, away from the noise. A man stripped of his titles and his brand walked barefoot through the red earth of his ancestors. He had sought out a place known only to a few, a sanctuary where the mana of Hawaii is said to be at its strongest. 4 years, the weight of being everyone's hero had been building, and the silence of the island was the only cure. On the 4th day, he reached a remote cave that had once served as a place of meditation for ancient Hawaiian warriors. Inside the cool darkness, there was no reception, no schedules, and no expectations from the outside world. He spent his time in silence, listening to the rhythm of his own breath and the distant roar of the ocean waves. Meanwhile, his disappearance had triggered a national conversation about the mental health of those in the spotlight. The search had now expanded to the surrounding islands, with every boat and plane on high alert for any sign of life. But the man they were looking for was busy reconnecting with a part of himself he thought he had lost to Hollywood. He ate what the land provided, gathering fruits and roots, just as his ancestors had done centuries before. By the 5th day, the physical transformation was evident. The polished star was replaced by a rugged man of the earth. The silence gave him the clarity to see his life, not as a series of box office hits, but as a legacy of strength. He realized that to be the rock for everyone else, he first had to find the solid ground within himself. On the 6th day, a local elder who was out gathering medicinal herbs happened upon the hidden valley. The elder didn't see a celebrity. He saw a son of the islands who had finally come home to rest. He told the star that the world would still be there when he returned, but the peace of the island was a rare gift. That night, for the first time in years, Dwayne slept without the weight of the world on his chest. As the sun rose on the 7th day, he knew it was time to step back into the light and face his life. He thanked the elder and began the long trek back toward the civilization he had left behind. The search parties were on the verge of giving up when a lone figure emerged from the tree line near the villa. The news spread like wildfire. The Titan had returned, looking changed, but more alive than ever before. He didn't give a press conference or a televised interview. Instead, he posted a single photo that spoke 1,000 words. The caption simply read, "I found my mana. Thank you, Hawaii, for reminding me who I am." The world exhaled a collective sigh of relief, but the mystery of those 7 days remained a topic of fascination. What happened in that hidden valley changed him, shifting his focus from constant output to meaningful presence. He began to speak more openly about the need for silence and the importance of reconnecting with one's roots. The 7 days he vanished became a legend of its own, a reminder that even the strongest among us need to disappear sometimes. He returned to his work with a new energy, but the frantic pace of his old life was gone, replaced by a steady rhythm. Hawaii remains his sanctuary, a place where the world's biggest star can just be a man of the islands. The story of the 7 days he vanished serves as a powerful lesson for a world that never stops moving. In the end, it wasn't about the search parties or the headlines. It was about a man finding his way back to himself. And so, the rock remains, stronger than ever, grounded by the land that gave him everything.